if you actually finish this video in full, I promise you'll actually gain so much knowledge from just 5 habits which will literally change your life if you follow them for the next few weeks, few months. I'm not going to lie to you, I know habits take a long time to build and a long time to see actual effects, but I promise you these will change mental, physical health and everything. So yeah, that's what I'll talk about today. And also, before I start, the majority of the science and stuff I got from the Human Lab videos, so I'll just link that below and you can watch those in full if you want to learn about science and stuff. But today I'll just talk about the actual tools for everyday life, which will be useful to you. So yeah. The first one, unexpected, is sunlight, and this will be a weird one if you've not heard of it before, but it's literally getting up in the morning. When you get up, just look at the sun 2 to 10 minutes every morning, and this will just make you feel more alert, more awake, more focused. Even after a few days, you'll feel the effects after a few days. And yeah, basically this will just make you feel more awake, more focused. And what I like to do actually is just walk around. If you got space for that, walk around for a bit. Literally can be 2 to 10 minutes. It doesn't take that long, and it just makes you feel more focused and more awake. So just walk around for a bit, look at the sun. Obviously not directly the sunlight, just get the sunlight in your eyes. Don't look at the sunlight directly, obviously, don't look at the sun. But yeah, if you're lucky to have a balcony as well, this would be really useful, where you can just go out there for 2 minutes every morning and you'll feel the effects after a few days, like I said. So yeah. And also one more thing about this is don't look through a window, because I remember when I first heard about this, I was lazy, I didn't want to really go outside and have a look, so I just looked through a window. But it's actually 50 times less effective apparently if you look through a window, so I would say just go outside basically. And also it has another benefit of getting out of bed quickly if you're really struggling with that, if you want to get help for that, and this will just help with that. So literally, yeah, look in the sunlight every morning, 2 to 10 minutes. These small things like this will just make you more disciplined as well. So yeah, make sure you do this. Make sure you get 8 hours sleep as well, obviously. This will just make you feel more awake, more focused, everything. So yeah. The second one is way more well known than the first one I talked about, which is going to the gym. And this can be cardio or weight training, but I personally think that both are just really beneficial for you anyway. But yeah, basically for me, if you've been on YouTube and social media long enough, you already know a lot about the gym and everything. But for me, I don't think this is talked about that often, but for me the gym has just changed my moods and everything so much. Mentally, I think it has a really big effect people don't talk about that much, because the best benefit that comes out of the gym, in my opinion, is just building discipline, going through everything. And this can be going through weight training, going through cardio, obviously. Obviously, there's also the physical benefit of looking more aesthetic and everything if you're training for that. But yeah, in my opinion, it'll just help you so much with your mood if you don't do this already, if you don't go to the gym already. And remember also just track your workouts as well, which I don't see a lot of people doing, but tracking your workouts actually just really makes you more organized, really just helps you track everything, make you lift more over time. And honestly, literally after I started tracking my workouts, I've just gone up in all the weights over time. So yeah, just track your workouts. And yeah, third one is cold showers, kind of in the chronological order now, because I do this after the gym, if you get what I mean. But yeah, for me, if learning about benefits of habits always makes me more likely to do it, so I'll just talk about that for a bit. But yeah, basically cold showers, it's really helped me with muscle soreness after the gym, and I've really felt that. And I know there's some stuff about cold showers can reduce muscle mass and everything like that. I personally have never been affected by that, but if you want to do your own research on that, that's cool as well. But I personally have never been affected by that. I don't really see much about that, but yeah, I've never really seen anything wrong with that. But anyway, also increases dopamine 15 minutes after a shower. And if you don't know what dopamine is, dopamine basically controls your drive, your focus and everything. And yeah, so that just really improves your mental state. But the biggest benefit, in my opinion, it just makes you so much more disciplined, because no one actually wants to go into a cold shower. Like when you start out, maybe you'll want to do it because you've heard about it and you've heard about the benefits, but second day you don't want to do it because it's just not nice. It's not a nice feeling when you're in there. But doing something every day which you don't enjoy, this will just make you so much more mentally stronger, mentally disciplined and everything, and will also just help you in all the aspects of life. So yeah, cold showers just have a huge physical, mental aspect on you and effect on you, and yeah, just start. You can literally just start. The fourth one, which is, in my opinion, a really important one, is reading. And I know that not many people read nowadays, I guess, because they don't read books because of the internet, everything like that. But I still think reading is just it's just so important for basically learning everything. I also remember that at school and stuff, when they force you to read books like that, I really just hated that as well. And I know a lot of people hated that as well, and that's probably why they put off reading for outside school and stuff, and reading just for you. That's why so many people put off that. But I seriously think if you give yourself a choice on what you want to read, you'll read so much more. And that's what I used to do. I used to just get loads of books on different things. I was interested in like business and like social stuff and like habit building and stuff like that. If you just get books on what you actually are interested in, and you can just if you're bored on one of them, just switch to another one, if you get what I mean. Like, and you can just keep doing this, and you can learn what you want. Just learn. You need to learn to enjoy reading first to actually keep consistent with it. You have to learn to enjoy it, and the way to learn to enjoy it is just read what you want, basically. And for me, I also remember I read that David Goggins book, because obviously he's all over social media, you probably heard of him. And yeah, basically I'm just telling you, just read what you want to read. Like, you could literally, I just saw David Goggins social media, saw all of that. I saw they had the book out, and yeah, I just read that, and because I was interested in it. And yeah, just learn to enjoy to read, and you'll learn from it 100%. And also, it's also another thing about discipline. Like when you start, you don't want to do it. So it'll just make you more disciplined, make you more focused. Just focusing on the book, focusing on the words, makes you so much more focused, can help you in everything else in life. This list is in no particular order, but this fifth one is meditation, which is also really important. And this is probably the hardest habit for me, I guess. Out of all of these 5, this is definitely the hardest one I struggle with. Even though it's probably the easiest one to do because it's literally doing nothing, which is ironic. But anyway, for me, I just like to there's this meditation called focus refocus meditation, which is just kind of like trying to build up your focus. And the way to do this, I'll just tell you about this now, just step by step. Nasal breathing through your nose, basically, and 13 minutes long, which is like the optimal time, but you could build up from 5 minutes to 13 over time, because the first time you do it, it'll be very hard to concentrate 13 minutes, trust me. You can build up to 13 over time, don't worry about that. And basically the way it works, you focus on the spot. This can sound weird. You focus on the spot inside your forehead, I guess, which sounds weird, but if you close your eyes and focus on that spot, you just visualize that spot, 13 minutes, deep breaths in and out, nasal breathing. And it's normal to think about something else when you do this, by the way, because that's the point, is refocus, focus, if you get what I mean. Like, so you want to kind of not focus on something. I mean, you don't want to, but it's normal to think about something else and just bring your attention back onto your breath, back onto the spot inside your forehead, if you get what I mean. So the way I like to think about it is, every time you refocus, it's like a rep in like an exercise. And every meditation is kind of like a workout, training your brain, just focusing. So yeah, you can try this anytime, but also don't do it 4 hours before sleep, because actually affects your sleep pretty badly, which is not many people really think of that when they think of meditation. But yeah, don't do this 4 hours before sleep. If you want to do sleep meditation, if you want to meditate before bed, do a sleep meditation, basically, and you can just search these up on YouTube. They're easy to find, and just lie down and do that. just help you sleep better. But yeah, this one, it just helps you focus better, and realize that this will take time obviously to build. You won't do this once and you can focus better already. This takes time to build, and this also builds discipline. Like all these habits, it's a common theme, if you know what I mean. Like these all build discipline long term, because you don't want to do these habits every day, but these all go hand in hand with each other, if you know what I mean. Like they all build discipline over time. If you don't want to do it, you do it anyway. So yeah. So those are just 5 habits that are kind of like fundamentals if you want to just improve your physical health, mental health, all of that, build discipline in your mind, everything like that. And these 5 habits, if you stay consistent with them, I'm not promising you, I won't lie to you. Obviously, if you do this the first time, if you do all of these today, you won't feel an immediate effect, obviously. Over time, over weeks, over months, even years, you will feel a lot better physically, mentally, and everything. I promise you that. So just do these every single day. Just remember, it's kind of like a marathon, no sprint, if you get what I mean. And that sounds kind of cliche, but still, it's just small things every day that just make the biggest difference over time. So yeah, try these starting today and realize it's going to take time, but you're going to get there eventually. So thanks for watching and subscribe for more.